This is both cards, SAM enabled, and yeah, I don't need any of that. See, it said gig, so, and we're on very high. We didn't even use direct 3D this time. Yeah, it said a gig already, and we're at very high. So the optim and the shaders were redone whenever the GPU was turned on. When essentially it's like turning all the memory spots that are AMD smart access into page files is essentially what it's doing, and just letting whatever's fast enough take whatever. See, another thing is you could show that this is 0. I think I opened 2 on accident. I don't know, maybe I did. Whatever, doesn't matter. So here's the 7600, and it's not plugged into the monitor, and I'm on it right now. And this is the one plugged into the monitor. No, I mean, this one is plugged into the monitor. This one is not. But they're almost the same card. I mean, as far as like, I mean, they're a little bit off. A little bit off on the clock. A little bit off on the pixel fill rate and the texture fill rate. But it's not much. It's very, very close. Really, the main difference is the bandwidth is slightly different. And, what the hell? Oh, there we go. And then, obviously, the chip is different. So, one's 6 nanometers, one's 7 nanometers. So, you're just dealing with slightly different architecture. And it's barely any different. I'm sure there's somebody out there who knows all the big differences. But the important thing is look at Vulkan. So one card sees all these memory spots. Now, this is device local, so it can use it itself and nothing else at that point. Host visible 32, that's the shared windows. It's host visible, so the 76 knows about it, or the computer knows about it. The device doesn't. And host coherent, which means both ways it's fast, essentially. There's another 8. See, device local is on the 76. There's another device local on the 76, and the host can see it. There's another device local, it's only to the 76. What you're looking at is the coherent ones are the ones that can swap, right? But the 76 can swap with that. The 32. Follow me? So can the 66, which is somewhat normal, but whatever differences are for the AMD, what they were calling Scorpius a long time ago, whatever they're calling it now, it doesn't matter. But see, if I turn this one SAM off, it won't have any of this. Well, it might have 1 or 2, but it doesn't have all this extra ones where they can all of these that are coherent can talk to each other back and forth. And even if they're visible, then they can make pipelines, right? So when you're making your shaders, you need to make your shaders go through the card that you want them to go through in the pipeline in your hardware the way you want it to go. Now you gotta be sneaky because they're trying to hide all this because they want to sell you new cards with two. Essentially, what they are is two slide cards in one with one board, maybe even two boards in one slot, and they don't want to go to Sly and Crossfire because of what people were able to do last time they did it. Well, they've already screwed up because Windows has got to do what they got to do to make hyperthreading work, and AMD's got to do what they got to do to make split personalities work. So this is here to stay, especially if you're going to use like lossless. Because I'm going to use lossless and start testing stuff. In fact, I'm almost there now where I can start testing stuff. Because I've got it down to StarSyn is run on this one. And this one is not hooked up to the monitor. This one is recording data. And this is all that it's doing. It's doing that little bit amount of GPU, a little bit amount of frame buffering. And whatever memory it needs to do that frame buffer. See? Because it's not drawing any of it. All of this is video. See, all of this is video codec that it's using up, right? It's not drawing anything to the screen. And I mean, and it seems negligible, but this little bitty amount here is dedicated GPU for what you're seeing on the screen now, right? And what you're seeing on the screen now, even when it's in full, I mean, this is full. See, that's what, let's make it full then. I forgot. We're on full. See, we're on full. I just made it even better. There's a lot of room here. There's stuff going on. No, that doesn't help anybody.